Spanish painter Diego Velazquez was born circa June 6, 1999, in Seville, Spain. Although his early paintings were religious-themed, he became renowned for his realistic, complex portraits as a member of King Philip IV's court. The Waterseller of Seville is the title of three paintings by Spanish artist Diego Velazquez, dating from 1618-1622. The original version is considered to be among the finest works of the painter's Seville period, and it is displayed in the Waterloo Gallery of Apsley House. The painting exists in three versions. The version in the Apsley House, London, United Kingdom, was originally housed in the Royal Spanish Collection but stolen by Joseph Bonaparte at the time of the Napoleon Wars. The Duke of Wellington later won it back, along with 82 other paintings, at the Battle of Victoria. The King of Spain allowed him to keep them in return for beating the French. Wellington brought the painting back to England, where it remains to this day, in Apsley's house, his former home. This version is hung in the Waterloo Gallery in the museum side of the house, so can be viewed by the public. The version in the Uffizi Gallery of Florence, painted 2 to 4 years earlier, has a rather more burlesque feel, with the seller wearing an ornate red hat. This may have been more in line with Velazquez's contemporaries' expectation due to the comical and devout imagery of the Waterseller given in picaresque novels of the time. The third version takes yet another angle of the Waterseller. In this, he appears almost despairing in his expressions, purpose to the extent of appearing farcical. The brilliant colors used are the most extreme of the three. However, as an infusion version, the characters lack the depth of personality present in the Wellington version. The subject of the painting is the waterseller, a common trait for the lower classes in Velazquez Seville. The yards and victuals recall the bodegón paintings. The seller has two customers, a young boy, possibly painted from the same model as used for the boys in the lunch, of an old woman cooking eggs, and a young man in the background shadows. In the foreground sits the seller, giant pot of water, glistening with splashes of water, so large and rounded, they almost project out of the painting into the observed space. The seller hands a freshly poured glass of water to the boy. It seeks a fig, a perfumer intended to make the water taste fresher. The still calm is seen, a typical quality of his gender, is seen and indeed much of Velazquez's work. It is remarkable for the description of the seller, his pensive face, bothered by its direct exposure to sunlight and deeply scarred with the wrinkles of age, speaks of a long years of experience. His short, shaved hair and old plain clothes give him the appearance of a monk, saint, or eccentric philosopher. He gazes into nothing, indicating deep thought, almost unaware of those around him. Now Velazquez is remembered as one of the great masters of Western art. Pablo Picasso and Salvador Dalí are among the artists who consider him a strong influence, while French Impressionist Edouard Manet described the Spanish great as the painter of painters.